Drivers, to your cars.
Benjamin Cussin. Behind him, row number 3 will be 2 number 8 cars. The number 8, Chase Clyde, he's my pick to win this race. And Dresden Ramsey in the Rowdy Energy 8 machine. Brandon Carter driving the number 55 machine next to him. Franco Lopman. Behind him, the number 42 of Meme will be starting next to the 20 machine of Joda Harrison. Your final row, Connor Doughty driving the 48, and Matt Malukas in the 305. Let's call him Pitbull, Mr. Worldwide in that car back there. So, you have 52 laps here tonight. 14 cars entered in this race. My pick to win is going to be the number 8 machine of Chase Clyde. You can see these drivers swerving, trying to get those tires warmed up. They are extremely ready. They roll through turns 3 and 4 now. Pace car going to be pulling off. Here we go. Boogity, 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 boys. We are super speedway racing from Atlanta. Townsend holding it right now in front of the rest of the field. Oh, that 86, though. Trying to block, going to cut down in front of the 00. These drivers need to understand we have 52 laps of this. You cannot win this on lap 1, but you know people will still try. There's a little bit of lag there I've noticed from the driver of the number 21 machine. That could affect some stuff later on. A couple drivers using the apron here. Looks like we're going to single out the field besides a couple cars in the rear. Brian up in the wall, scraping the wall up on the top side out of the corner. But right now, Townsend has lost the lead, allowing the driver, the number 86, to get up there and go to the lead with Chase behind the 2 8 cars. Running right there. Single file freight train along that green line here. Just painting that line in the bottom of this racetrack. Just to put it into perspective, how quick these cars are going, the first pole lap ever set at this racetrack was set by Fireball Roberts. Top speed of 133. The leader of this race right now is going 185 entering the corners. So, just a little fact about the speed difference. This is getting wild up here at the front of the pack. You can see Chase got moved around there. Here comes Franco in the 26, making the run up. trying to get around the 86. Not able to work. We got a wreck in the rear. 2 cars in the rear going around. And one's upside down, the 305 and the 20. I believe they're probably both out of this race. Not sure if the stream caught that or not. We have a caution out, as we have another incident on the front stretch. Glenn Townsend, Dryzen Ramsey. Wow, the 8 and the 55 came together, and he collected the 21. Oh no, Chase Clyde involved in the incident on the front stretch as well. Huge incident here from Atlanta. 2 crashes. Wow. Not sure if we're going to be able to get a replay. There is a chance that we might. But that is huge. We have a blown motor for the 8 here. We're going to get a replay right now for you. We got the 8 car going around. That is probably the end of his day, to be completely honest. I don't see any way that car can continue. I believe we're going to get another wreck replay here. And, I mean, just a vicious incident in both corners, really. I believe the 42 has stayed out as well in this caution period. So this original wreck happened because the 20 spun and drove right through somebody. And then the wreck in the front stretch because Dryzen spun out, and then Glenn and Chase kind of got involved in the rear. They don't have too much damage, but that 8 machine, I'm not sure. I believe he's out of the race. Yeah. Yeah. We got 3 cars out of the race. Glenn Townsend out of the race. Dryzen Ramsey out of the race. Malukas and Joda Harrison all out. We got 4 cars out in a 12-car race. It's only going to have 8 cars left by the time we get back going here. And we're still going to have over, 30 to go. So I think that might be the end of these kind of big wrecks here. Looks like we got cars stopping on the front stretch. I'm not sure what this is about. They are letting the pace car by is what's going on in the front stretch. So these cars here are a lap ahead of the field. They are going to stop and let the pace car by. We have communications here. From the driver. I believe this is the here, let me double check. I believe that was the 20 there. Was upset. The 50. No, sorry. This is the 8. Dryzen Ramsey has said that the 55 turned up into him down the straightaway, which caused him to DNF out of this race. So clearly Ramsey's upset about that. But there's really not much you can do at this point besides going out there tomorrow and wrecking him. So the lights on the pace car are off. We are going to be going green this time by with a field of only 8 cars remaining. A couple of them Got some scrapes here and there. Brian Dillon got into the wall, I know, pretty early on. Chase, I know, went spinning down the front stretch. But that's not it. I mean, we still got a couple cars still in the race. You got the 86 leading, 26 running behind him. Glenn Townsend sitting third. Cussin fifth. Sixth. Sorry, Cussin fourth. Doughty sixth. Doughty fifth. Brian sixth. My bad. Chase seventh and eighth place will be Neem, driving the 42. But pace car is going to be pulling in. We're going to have our first restart of the day on lap number 10. It's going to leave us with like 50 to go. No, sorry, like 53 to go. Sorry, 43. My bad. Get a good start here. 55 holding on the inside. 91 behind him. Connor making a move below both of them. The 91 going to get freight trained up on the outside. He's going to go all the way back to at least 7th. Wow. Currently, we got the 86 holding on, though. Franco Lopman in that 26 right behind him. Right on his bumper. Side by side as they cross the line. Franco holding on, going to go to the inside of him. He'll clear him. We got a new leader, the number 26, as they come off turn number 2. Brandon Carter looking to the outside now. Will he get freight trained like the other cars that look to the outside? Or will he be able to fall in line in front of the 00? He has some momentum. I think he might be able to cut right back in. Ooh, almost a block from the 86. It's not working. Contact! Connor makes contact with the driver of the number 86. Oh, and he gets turned! We got a wreck in front of the field, a big one here. Huge hit. Chase hits him nose first. We decide to keep it going. The officials decide that it is not worthy of a caution. .42 on pit road for repairs, and Connor extremely slow on the straightaway, just now getting it back going. So now we're only going to have about 2 packs of 2 cars up running at the front now. 42 now going 2 laps down. Oh, the 86 in the wall! We got problems for the 86. He's up in the wall. Wow. So that is going to have Franco Lopman leading and everybody else trailing behind. We got a slow car, Connor Doughty, getting a black flag for something. I'm not even sure what. But Doughty having a black flag. Wow, not a good day for Connor Doughty in the 48. However, Brandon Carter and Brian Dillon sitting second and third at the moment, trying to catch your leader, Franco Lopman. It's probably going to be doable. 2 cars is faster than 1. Looks like they're probably going to catch him entering turn 3 and 4 next time by, as they have a 2 to 3 mile per hour speed difference at any given time on the racetrack. They are just trying to catch him right now. Connor, I believe, serving his penalty, coming just off pit road now. And they're going at it for the race lead. Carter looking to the outside with help from Brian. Brian working with him. Almost contact, very close. Brian gets sideways. We've got a Ford, Chevy, and a Toyota all going at it for the top spot here. Connor Doughty slow on the track in front of where they are. That could cause problems in the future. Franco Lopeman holding on though. Brandon Carter running in that second place spot. Right up on his bumper. Wow. Some really close racing as they come to hit lap number 20. Now both the 42 and the 43 are multiple laps down. How quickly this race went from being a 12-car, draft fest to now being a 3-car breakaway for the lead. They're coming up on the lap car, the number 48, though. They're all going to go to the inside, and Connor Doughty will stay up on the outside. That re-entry before turn 1, super, super sketchy. Now the 55 will go to the outside yet again. Really close between the top two. Right there, that 55 getting the draft, getting a little bit of arrow help from the 00 behind him. I don't know if it's just me or if that 26 is blinking a little bit. That could affect the way the end of this race plays out. The 86 has fallen back a considerable margin. Obviously not as fast without draft. Right now, Lopeman holding on, Carter second, and Ryan Dillon third. Now the 26 is getting warned by the officials for some lag. Looks like we got a competition caution coming out on lap number 30. Oh no, here it is. It's here now. My bad. 25. So, we got a competition caution right now. This is going to stack up the field. It's going to at least allow the 8 machine of Chase Clyde to regain. So it looks like we'll at least have a 6-car pack. But the 42 and the 48, I believe, are still going to be a couple laps down. We got everybody coming down pit road here, side by side as they come down pit road. We'll give you a look at who is where. But right now, Franco Lopeman leading by a little bit. So we're taking a look at the replay there, or we were taking a look at the replay of the 48. Brandon looks like he just kind of drove through him, and then Chase clipped a little bit and spun out on his own. Anyway, pit stops are going pretty well, though, for everybody else. The 86 will win your race off of pit road. Unless I'm mistaken. No, I'm not. The 86 will win the race off pit road. I believe that was only a 2-tire call by the 86. Second off pit road is going to be Franco Lopeman. Everybody, I believe they only took 2 tires. Everybody else taking more. Then it'll be Brian, Brandon, Benjamin, and Clyde. All coming off pit road in that order exactly. So a phenomenal, absolutely amazing strategy call by the number 86 to take 2 tires as well as Franco to gain that track position as well. Keep in mind the 48 and the 42 up front, they're both laps down. So, I mean, you know, they're going to have to hope for some more yellows here to, you know, lower the lap count a little bit. But right now, 86 Caterpillar car, extremely quick, and is you know, got pushed back on that run. The 2-tire pit stop call, that might have been it. The 48, believe, being told to get out of the way. I'm not sure what's up with that. Looks like the lights on the pace car are off, and the 48 dropping all the way down to the inside, dropping to the rear. 42 being shown as the lucky dog. No, being... Oh, added a lap. Okay, so the 42 did get a lap back. Will now be falling to the rear as well. So it's going to be really between the top 6 to see who gets everything done. Oh no, it looks like they're both being told to get back up there. So some of these lap cars, I guess, they're not really too sure what they're all doing. They're a little confused on what the procedure is. And so we got 6 lead lap cars behind 2 lap down cars that are both multiple laps down. So this should play out to be a little dumb here. Green flag in the air. The 86 gets bumped in the start, sliding into the wall, and around he goes, back into the 8 and the 91. Huge incident in the start. 3 cars going around, and the caution flag comes out yet again after the 86 gets a bump from the number 26. What a restart. That is insane. Just gets a bump and slides into the back of the into the traffic. Huge wreck here. 3 cars going around, and the caution comes out. You know, that'll be good for the 42. He'll only be 1 lap down. Oh, we got a spin under caution. Franco Lopeman, the 26, goes around in their yellow. Not sure if the stream will capture that or not, but he did go around. '26 gets a black flag for bumping on the restart. So looks like we got a couple cars pitting. Oh no, Lopeman comes in. Lopeman, as well as the 86 and the 91, Benjamin Cusson, all coming in for pit stops. 26 getting warned a lot. Not happy with Franco Lopman. Got some damage on that car as well. He comes in, I'm assuming for just what is a top off. Gets beat off the pit road by the 86 though. Not sure what's going to go on with these lap cars. But it looks like lights are off. We are going to be going green this time by. So, 42 now only one lap down. Connor went another lap down as the 55 passed him before the line. But we're going to be going to the green this time by the 48. Going to come in to serve a penalty. Going to probably put him a couple more laps down. And we are green once more from Atlanta. 48 coming in to serve a penalty. 42 has now been put, or is now 2 laps down. Now back down to 1. Okay. So another caution could give the 42 another lap back, but we are going back green. Brandon Carter and Brian Dillon, they've been drafting buddies all day. Here comes Chase Clyde now working with Brian a little bit. Trying to get right to his bumper out of the corner. Going to go underneath him now. Clyde looks low to try to pass. Really close between those two. Chase gets on the apron. A little bit of slide in that car. I think he'll clear the 00 down the back here with that run. No, Brian gets a run as well. Brian will clear him, actually. Doesn't come down, though. Yes, he... Wow. Pretty close between the 00 and the 8 up front. Back of the pack, starting to catch up. Remember that 42 is a lap down, though. So, not good for him. 48 is still only 4 down. Didn't lose a lap. But is not that quick. Brian trying to get around Brandon Carter. They are gaining on the number 48. They're going about 183, 184 entering. Lap 35 this time by. Closing in on that 10 to go mark. And it is Brandon Carter leading the way in the number 55 Ford. Brian Dillon got a couple Chevys behind him. Pace and Ryan both running Chevys directly behind the leader. The 48 will now go